Hi, Susan for SLC Aquatics here. Also, check out petsonics.com on the web and 10 to 30% off of most of the merchandise, and it's not just aquatic, it's for fur babies, bird babies, reptiles, etc. So check out petsonics.com and get your savings today. Okay, anyway, I'm coming to you because I haven't posted a really good video in a long time. And if you've been following my channel, you know that I've been suffering with fish loss. And my goldies died, and my orandas died, and one of my koi died. So I have one koi still living, who's being medicated in a 40-gallon tank with salt per the instructions on the package, which was 1 rounded tablespoon per 5 gallons. So multiply 40 gallons. Okay, 40 gallons divided by 5 equals 8. I believe that is 8 rounded tablespoons of aquarium salt. You can leave a sick fish in aquarium salt in a pond up to 4 to 6 weeks. He started eating yesterday. I added a adapter to my power head pump that looks pretty much like a spigot, and it adds a lot of aeration bubbles into the water. And today I actually took it off and allowed the pump to spray water into the air about 11 to 12 inches and then fall. It was noisy and it was messy because it was splattering the water, but at the same time it was cooling the water and adding lots of aeration. I did about a 25%. Is it 25%? Okay, it's 40 gallons, and I took out maybe 10. It wasn't quite 10. About 5 gallons. So, I added my API stress coat, and I even added a little bit of stress zyme, and I covered the pond or the tub, the 40-gallon tub. I covered it with some of the clear polycarbonate siding material, greenhouse material that I use on top of my 55-gallon. And there's been a breeze blowing on the porch. And I also wanted you to know that I'm not outside right now because it's so noisy. Traffic, it's hot, it's like 94 degrees outside, and I'm still recovering from an upper respiratory infection. So, be that said, let's go to some video and then I'll be back. Well, I didn't get to explain very much because the audio was horrible with trains and traffic, and it's just hard. And then when the water was splashing, it was very difficult to hear me. So after viewing the video, if you look at it real carefully, you can see the little attachment that I added to my power head pump, and it looks like a little faucet. So that brings a lot of aeration down into the water. And then when I take the adapter off, I allow the water to flow about a foot into the air, and it's loud and noisy and splattery, but it has a cooling effect, and it also adds a lot of aeration to the water. So the koi, even though he's not swimming around much, he has been seen at different times eating 1 to 2, 3 pieces of food at a time. So early in the morning he will eat, and late in the evening he will eat. And it's common for koi not to eat when it's above 80 degrees. So right now the water is at 80 degrees, and right now it could be higher because it's 94 degrees outside. But when I check it after the water change, it was about 75, 76, and then eventually it rose back up to 80 degrees. So anyway, he can stay in that salt water, and I want to make a point that if you leave a koi who's being treated with salt 4 to 6 weeks, you still have to do your water changes, and with the water changes you still have to add salt equivalent to what you took out. So if I took out 5 gallons of water, I should put a rounded teaspoon of salt back in to maintain that salt balance because of the osmosis type process. And I'll go into explanation a little bit more about osmosis. Actually, it's exchange of water into the fish's body, and the higher the salinity, the less water exchange there is. And as far as health benefits, I'm still not sure about all of that. I'm still learning about it, but I will share with you the knowledge that I obtained from the professionals. I'm just not taking anybody's advice anymore. I'm listening to those who import koi from Japan or have large koi farms. So anyway, hope you've enjoyed this video. I will see you again Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Central with the Fish Fam, #FishFam, all girls live stream. See you then. Susan for SLC Aquatics.